Hello everyone. Today we're reviewing the 2013 Kia Optima LX. This is the base model of the Optima. Now we're going to go ahead and check out the exterior and talk about some of the specs. So now we're going to go ahead and turn on our headlights, as well as our hazards. The driver's window is auto down. Here are your tires. They are P205 65 R16s. And as you can see, it has a black exterior. Under the hood, you do get a 2.4 liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder engine that produces 200 horsepower at 6,300 RPMs and 186 pound-feet of torque at 4,250 RPMs. It is paired with a 6-speed shiftable automatic transmission. Because this is a mid-size sedan, you get pretty good gas mileage, 24 miles a gallon in the city and 35 on the highway, with a combined MPG rating of 28 miles to the gallon. Your Optima badging, GDI badging and Kia logo. And this vehicle also comes with a basic 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty. So now we're going to go ahead and check out the interior. Now before we check out the interior, I'm going to show you the key fob. It consists of your Kia key fob, which is kind of small. That's your key. Then you have a separate remote with your lock, unlock, trunk hold buttons, and panic button. They still did use this key fob in the 2020 Hyundai Elantra. Now let's go and check out the interior. You don't get smart key access, keyless entry. The door panels, soft touch, cloth, and plastic. So there's no hard touch on the door panel except here, obviously, and down here, obviously. As you can see, it does have a gray cloth interior. Let's go and turn this off. Your gauges. I really like these gauges for some reason. Pretty cool. And it does have a 3-spoke vinyl wrap steering wheel. So there isn't much difference in the horn intensity when you lower the window and have the window up. With all your steering wheel mounted controls to interact with your gauges and the radio. Now I was talking about the mileage. It has 133,569 miles on it. This is the highest mileage car I've reviewed until now. So here's your radio, really basic. Satellite. This car does come equipped with Sirius XM, CD player, aux jack, info, and the setup. Of course, it's not a touchscreen. Your preset buttons, category folder, and you can also control the presets of the radio through this knob. A small cubby space is good for storing a mask. Your little clock. AC, so blows nice and cold with the circulation of the vents. Hazards. As well as your AC, it is not those on climate control at all, just normal climate control. So here is where you can connect all of your devices. It does have two 12-volt power outlets, an aux jack, and a USB port. Very similar setup to our Hyundai Accent rental car that we got a couple months ago. It was exactly the same. Your gear shifter is right here. A 6-speed automatic transmission with manual shiftability. As you can see, the gear does display, and when you place the car in reverse, it doesn't have a backup camera, which is to be expected in a base model car. With your 2 cup holders, as well as a vinyl armrest or vinyl center console, whatever you like to call it, with a small cubby space. And actually this center console is pretty nice and large. You can fit plenty of items. A decently sized glove box. Your standard toggle switch rearview mirror with 2 lights up here, with his sunglasses holder, and here you have your sun visor. It does in fact slide, which is pretty impressive considering this is a base model car. Now this car does have 40 inches of headroom in the front seats, 57.3 inches of shoulder room, and 45.5 inches of legroom. Now the driver does have a 6-way power driver seat, while the passenger has a 4-way manual passenger seat. As I said earlier in the video, this vehicle has a gray cloth interior. This gear shifter is kind of ugly in my opinion, but it gets the job done. Now we're going to go ahead and check out the rear seats and talk about the legroom and see what amenities the passengers in the rear seats will have. So, your door panels are the same as the front seats, obviously. As you can see, I have plenty of space back here. The seat is lined up with the B-pillar, and I have plenty of space back here. Speaking about space, you do get 37.6 inches of rear headroom and 34.7 inches of rear legroom. You don't get air vents here in the back seats, but you do get a fold-down center cloth-wrapped armrest that reveals 2 cup holders. Here's what it looks like from the rear seats. And now we're going to go and check out the cargo space and see how much room there's back there. Is it bad? Or is it awesome? Or is it okay? Now we're gonna figure that out. It's typical older Korean car. You have to go into the car, into the driver's seat, and then pull some latches in order to open the trunk and the gas flap. As you can see, typical midsize sedan, there is plenty of space back here. You can fit at least 4 large bags. It's pretty typical. Very nice. You can also fold the seats down. So now that we looked at all the features of this 2013 Kia Optima LX, we're going to go ahead and shut it down, and then I'm going to give it a rating. So, this is a base model 2013 car. It's a Kia also. So, I will rate this car, I'd say a 6.5 out of 10. It's missing some features, and I wish the steering wheel would have been nicer, but it's still a good overall mid-size sedan. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this new format. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your car review suggestions below. Goodbye.